Hey, what'd I tell you? I told you I was waiting for somebody to come here.
Okay.
They right here, bro.
Sit down.
Oh my God, you're tough. Come.
She cussing at me. She just hit me. Y'all just see that? I know. She just hit me.
Why am I getting pulled over?
Put your hands behind your back.
Excuse me.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop.
As kids, we're taught that criminals are dangerous and that police officers are there to help us. But that's not always the case. Cops are people too, and people are frail beings who often let their emotions and prejudice get the best of them. Just for you, I dug up some crazy body cam footage that shows cops going off the rails, doing things that they're never supposed to do.
You're angry. Calm down. You angry.
Stop
She's
twisting.
angry.
Whether it's a case of racial profiling or cops just being drunk on authority and abusing their power, this is going to be a wild ride. So strap yourself in and let's start the show. We start off with a clear case of police abusing their authority. This is the case of Amari Johnson. The incident started when La Mesa PD officer Matt Dagas approached Mr. Johnson and asked him what he was doing. Mr. Johnson replied he was waiting for his friends, who were just about to arrive in a car. When he saw the car approach, Johnson got up, but Officer Dagas said he wasn't done with him yet. You can see Dagas grabbing the supposed suspect by his shirt, but it wasn't going to end there.
Get the up off me, bro. Cause you grabbed me for it, bro. I already told you it's coming straight. You look goofy as hell, bro. Stop touching me, bro. Obviously, nobody's going nowhere. Hey, what'd I tell you? I told you I was waiting for somebody to come here.
Okay.
They right here, bro.
Sit down.
Oh my God, you're tough. Come. Hey, you tough as come.
Stop.
Hey, we don't care.
Stop.
Bro, you goofy as hell, bro. Hey, Mr. Dadges, you making a big deal out of nothing, Brody.
You're the one that
you
just
making a big
smacked
deal out of nothing, Brody.
Sit down.
You making a big deal out of nothing. You real big though, huh?
Dude,
hey, you real big.
you're the one that just
hey,
smacked
you real big.
Sit down.
Hey, you real tough.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, where was I? Where was I at? Where was I at? Right there. I told you, brother. Right, the came, bro.
That's fine.
The people came. I'm finna dip.
Okay.
Before Johnson dips, or at least tries to, let me just say that Officer Dagas clearly overreacted. He had no real reason to detain or question a man that's just sitting around. Later, he'll try to think of dumb reasons to justify his actions, and even try to pin bogus charges on Johnson. At this moment, other officers are responding to the location, and things are about to escalate. Just to make things clear, let me play that back so you can clearly hear Johnson saying he was gonna dip, which means go, which Officer Dagas seemed to understand.
The people came. I'm finna dip.
Okay.
I have no reason to be detained by you, bro.
Sit down.
Bro, stop.
Sit down.
Bro, you see your bro.
Sit down, dude.
Bro,
For real.
y'all are funny as hell, bro. He's funny as hell, bro. Hey, 11:30.
That's fine, dude.
At 11:30 on Twitter, nigga.
You've already put your hands on me.
Bro, I didn't put nothing on you, bro. It's on camera, so you can check
Okay,
it.
that's
it's
fine.
all good. Hey, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Hey, look at my name. What we doing? What we doing?
Dude, I'm talking to you.
Sit down.
Sit
I'm
down.
waiting for somebody to come.
Okay.
All right, bro. Tell him stop touching me, bro.
No,
First of all, stop
you
touching
can't
me, bro.
listen.
Nah, back up out of here, bro.
Listen to me.
Bro, y'all
Okay.
hella goofy, bro.
I'm talking to you, and you smacked me.
Bro, nobody smacked you, bro. Where I smack you?
You didn't?
Where I smack you?
You didn't?
Where
You
I
didn't?
smack
You didn't hit my
Where I
arm?
smack you? All right, but why are you grabbing me, though? Why are you grabbing me?
Because you keep trying to.
Because
Why
you
you
keep trying
grabbing
to
me?
stand up.
Bro, shut the up. Quit talking to me, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay, so the suspect got a little worked up, but who wouldn't? Imagine sitting peacefully, waiting for your friends, and then a cop comes and starts badgering you for no reason. Officer Dagas will later claim that Johnson was smoking in a non-smoking area. There was no proof of him smoking at all. The camera footage doesn't show it, and there were no cigarette butts found in the area, so he was clearly lying. Mr. Johnson had every reason to be upset, and his friends were obviously on his side.
Straight up. Goofy as hell, bro. Hey, no, chill up. I'm good, bro. I already know I'm good. Hey, if you want to shoot me or do some weird out here right now, bro, you feel me? Gonna be straight. Bro, dumb as Bro, you see what's going on though, right? Bro, for real. I'm waiting out here for my friends. I told you that.
That's
Hey,
right.
hey, did you look my name up already, bro? Did you look? Hey, what 24 stand for too? Hey, what that stand for? Is that a gang? Is that a gang thing? Hey, you got 24 on your shit too?
We're gonna talk to you.
All right, talk to me then. Give me all these cubs.
I need you to take a
Talking
deep
about I'm
breath.
detained. Bro, ain't no deep breath. Ain't no calming down, bro. Y'all got 6 cops for no reason over here, bro. Y'all goofy as hell. Bro, over here talking about, hey, are you smoking bro? Suck my Suck you boy.
At that point, a spectator from behind calls out to Johnson, saying he's an attorney, and telling him to stop berating the officers, as that will only make things worse. His friends tell him the same thing, so he manages to calm down, at least a little bit. Speaking of his friends, let's see the situation from their angle. This is the footage from Officer Rascon's camera as he rushed to the scene. When he saw Dagus and the female officer had secured the suspect, he approached Johnson's friend, who was getting agitated.
What the bro? Do y'all know what's going on?
I just got here, man.
This fool is in the wrong. He tried to come up on him like he's not doing. He's waiting for me to get back from the store, right? When I come back, instead of him just apologizing and being like, oh, you're right, I get it, he tries to grab him and choke him and put him on the thing. Obviously, my friend is gonna put his hands back. Like, no one's gonna get choked, bro. This fool's in the wrong and he could just say that and let it go. And instead, he's trying to, I don't know what the he's trying to do.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on, man.
Bro, he's being a whole bro. Oh my God, and you know you're wrong, bro.
Nobody's getting anything across, yelling, so
literally,
just take
bro.
a deep breath and we'll talk to you, okay?
That was the voice of Officer Jensen, one of at least 6 officers who were nearby. They all converged at the location when Officer Dagus called them on the radio. For the most part, they did their jobs correctly and tried to de-escalate things. She also tried to get information from Johnson's friend.
Are you guys with him, or are you guys picking him up, or what happened?
He is coming to my house. I was getting groceries at the store. You need a key to get in here.
Right.
So obviously he can sit out here and wait. As we pull up, he's already questioning him like he's in the wrong, like he's not supposed to be here, right?
We're out talking to people, so it's just, we're out talking to people.
I get that, but that's fine. But when I pull up and he sees that he's in the wrong, instead of him just being like, okay, you know, you're right, I get it. Have a good day, whatever, do your thing. What does he try to do? Put his hands on him first thing.
I don't know.
Who the does that, bro? Like, come on. Like, after why I'm so mad, bro, the little kid on my skate team that I don't, he just got killed by police in Long Beach. Guess what? Wrong identity. You guys want to do some like this, bro? Everybody want to abuse their power. That's just up, bro. Not everybody needs to waste their time on some because one fool is feeling prideful. You feel me? Just because one person want to feel prideful, look at the disturbance it caused. Like,
It seems obvious to everyone that Officer Dagus messed up. He let his emotions and his prejudice get the best of him. From the suspect's perspective, this was a clear case of racial profiling. There's no evidence that Johnson ever slapped him or hit him. The camera footage doesn't show that at all. What it does show is that Dagus was the first to initiate physical contact. He probably felt that Johnson was out of place, and when the suspect didn't respond to his authority with humility and respect, he got agitated and escalated the situation.
Hey, y'all part of the problem too. Y'all just let like this do like that too. Like it's no issue. But it's all good. I already know what it is. Hey, I'm black as out here. That's what the issue is. It's all good. I get it. But you know what I'm saying? You let like that, abuse their power like that, you know what I'm saying? Who knows who next? That's all I'm saying. I'm just standing here. You know what I'm saying? I told him my homie was coming and he pulled up and he still want to beef up on me. For what?
Okay, well, we're just gonna.
Where's my work? He looked at my name like 30 minutes ago, bro. Why am I still here? I don't got nothing on me. I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm being a citizen.
We're waiting
so you know
for
what I'm saying?
returns.
That's why I'm frustrated. It's hot as hell. I'm sitting outside for no reason.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
You
that
really
you're
don't get it
frustrated.
though. You don't get it. It's
I
cool.
understand that you're frustrated.
I feel
okay?
like I understand you're being empathetic, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get it, bro. You don't.
I'm not trying to say that I know exactly how you feel,
I know.
but I'm just saying that I understand you're frustrated.
This clip was from the body cam worn by La Mesa PD officer A.G. Orgy, the woman you see here on the left. In this situation, she conducted herself admirably. She attempted to de-escalate the situation and even empathize with the suspect. However, this cannot be said about Officer Dagus, who not only initiated the confrontation, but then managed to exacerbate the conflict. And now, he was about to make it worse by arresting the suspect on false charges.
So listen to me. You're being placed under arrest for 241C, okay?
Yup.
All right.
What's the 241C?
Assault on a peace officer.
Assault on an officer. Hey, bet. Hey, come on. Hey, bet. Hey,
bro,
hey.
you are a
Call Jerry. Hey, call Jerry. Hey, Nick, call Jerry. Hey, call Jerry. Hey, call Jerry, Nick. You a straight bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're the one that hit me.
Bro, I didn't hit you, bro. You started grabbing me, bro. I told you to stop touching me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Assault a police officer, you know it's on film, right? How far you think it's gonna go?
Those were some prophetic words there, although Johnson couldn't have known how far it would go. This footage came out at the time of the already scheduled George Floyd protests. Several days of public outcry for justice turned into a much more serious situation. Apart from hooligans running wild at times, 2 women were shot by a cop with a pellet gun, and as a result of the shooting, one of them will probably lose her eye. Here's news coverage of the events.
The move comes after days of protests that escalated at times to looting and destruction. Over the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, and a police confrontation in La Mesa. Body cam footage of the local incident was released earlier today, and La Mesa city leaders took heat at a news conference.
Well, the hotspots are out in downtown La Mesa, where rioters burned down 2 banks here over the weekend. But activists say they are still angry, and today had an opportunity to come face to face with city officials. Activists blasting La Mesa city officials at a news conference organized to announce the release of body cam footage in the recent trolley station incident with a white police officer and a young black man.
I thought we were gonna have some light shed today, or at least some transparency. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna receive that today.
Well, that was not the end of it, not by a long shot. An internal investigation concluded that Degas had no reasonable suspicion to detain Johnson and that he lied about the encounter in his report, so he was fired. After that, Officer Degas wound up in court over charges of falsifying his report. Then the craziest thing happened. The jury found him not guilty, even though his own statements were contradictory. He said he saw Johnson smoking, but he also said the only things the suspect had were a cell phone and keys. Where were the cigars? He took the city to court to get his job back, but the appeals board upheld his firing. As for Mr. Johnson, he also went to court and sued the city of La Mesa and agreed to a settlement of $125,000. We see lots of different cases, but no matter what, we live in a society of laws, and we must abide by those laws. Moving on, we're now about to flip things around once again as we head over to Toledo. Law enforcement was called in due to a public disturbance. Apparently, a house party had gone a little too wild, so the neighbors complained. Eventually, lots of officers will respond to the scene, but this first interaction immediately hints at how things are about to go down. See for yourself.
Hey, who lives here? Who's the owner I can talk to? Who lives here?
This ain't got nothing to do with us.
I'm asking who lives here.
This ain't got nothing to do with us.
You do? All right.
Why y'all coming so close?
Arrest him, and them two. Arrest them. They don't want to leave, they get arrested. You don't leave, you don't arrest them.
Don't touch me. I didn't do nothing to y'all. What did you mean to your head? Why you pushing me off the porch?
Don't stay back. Don't stay back. Arrested, guys. Fail to disperse. Fail to disperse, everybody.
Well, I'd say that escalated quickly, but that would be an understatement. To make things even worse, it seems like the intention of the police officers was to arrest as many people as possible, regardless of who did what, and they're justifying it with bogus claims of disorderly conduct and failure to disperse.
All right, let's sit you guys in the back of cars. Are you pulling a car up? Somebody pulling cars up?
Why?
Okay, I'll explain to you. I stood here and I told everybody to go in the house. Listen, are you going to let me explain or are you going to talk over me?
You didn't see me.
Let's stop. Don't talk over me. Let me explain it first. I stood here. I told everybody in here, either go in the house or leave. I also asked who the homeowner was, so I knew who lived here, so I could talk to that individual to take responsibility for his home to make sure everybody got inside the house or left. After I said that, nobody moved. I said you're going to jail if you don't move. Nobody moved.
Go!
And then I walked away. Hold on, bud. You're on the porch. You didn't go in the house. You didn't go in the house. I told you to the house. I told you to leave. You stood on the porch. Everybody stood on the porch going to jail. Failure to disperse, obstructing official business, disorderly conduct. There's all kinds of things you guys did that were wrong.
No, for sure.
The officer does his best to justify what happened. I just don't know what he expected. For the people to vanish from the porch the moment he told them to go away? It takes time for people to leave, not to mention the fact that he didn't really explain why they had to go in the first place. Okay, let's say there were a lot of people who weren't listening and were probably intoxicated. Engaging with such a large group of people can be intimidating for police officers. So, of course, tensions were high. But if you think this officer had good intentions, just listen to what he said later on.
This is a weapons call, the guy with the gun.
My thing is this street is that's just regular. Like, don't ask us why we have our guns out. For our safety. right, Homeburger? For our safety.
I didn't even know this house was even in living conditions. Gosh. It looks like this all the time. I don't have patience. People go to jail when I'm around. You know, before there was body cameras, I wonder how many sergeants would just light this thing up, empty this tank.
When cops are scared and they're trigger happy, that's when horrible things happen. This night was far from over. Crowds gathered on every corner, and the officers felt they had to remove all of them, probably, as one of them said, for their own safety.
Guys, you gotta go now. Go, get in the cars and go. Guys, they're not doing this right now. We're not doing this right now. You gotta walk away and let them leave.
I'm gone.
Go, leave. Ma'am, get in the car and leave. Let's go! Don't stand for it! Let's go! Oh, please, dude, don't run your mouth. Don't run to that tough guy. Come down here and run your mouth. Run your mouth down here, bud. Let's go, guys. Move, or I'm going to shoot a purple right in your face. Let's go. Go home.
This is my voice.
Here, go home. I'm not talking to you.
He's got a gun in his waistband, I think. I can't tell.
The worst kind of cop is one that's drunk on power, and this officer was not the only one being too aggressive that night. People kept getting arrested, including bystanders like O'Shea Jones, an Olympic boxer who was fast asleep in her house nearby when she heard the noise coming from the street. She went out to find her friend, who was among those arrested. She realized that the officers were making a mess and asked them for their badge numbers. That's when things got crazy.
I have no idea what was going on up on the porch. I was not involved in any of that stuff, so I can't even tell you.
On the porch, I don't understand how all this.
And that's what I
happened.
I have no idea. I was not one of the arresting
neighbors,
officers.
just like everybody. Man, we're neighbors, just like everybody else.
Regardless, he's going down. You can't talk to him right now. He'll be out.
What did he go down for? He was on the porch.
He just told you.
He said, you know that. Come on, bro.
Everything's gonna be on the report.
It's all public record.
It's all public record.
It's all gonna be on. It's all on there. Every officer that was here is going to be on there. Every officer. It'll be on his court papers, arresting officer, all of it. We don't know his badge number.
It was at this time that Jones perhaps made a misstep. She was instructed not to go over there, but the officer refused to give her his badge number. As he was walking away, she decided to go to him and get his badge number anyway.
You're angry. Calm down. You angry.
Stop
She's
twisting.
angry. Quit moving. Stop touching that. She just hit me. Y'all just see that? I know. She just hit me. I know. She just hit me.
Bam,
I know.
That blow was uncalled for, and it shows just how unprofessional some of these Toledo police officers really are. The blow came from behind and to the back of the head, which is against the rules even in the UFC. The boxer was placed under arrest and charged with resisting arrest, obstructing official business, and failing to disperse. To be fair, she did act kind of aggressive, but this just goes to show how ineffective police tactics are when it comes to dealing with larger groups of people. The officer who struck Jones was Ashlyn Pluff. Although Pluff was only verbally reprimanded for sucker punching Jones, soon after, she and her partner Hobbs got into more trouble.
Put your hands on your...
We start with breaking news tonight at 6 after that tense situation involving 2 Toledo police officers during a New Year's Day traffic stop.
Both officers now facing disciplinary action after an internal affairs investigation.
Officers Ashlyn Pluff and Adam Hobbs stopped the vehicle after the driver ran through a crash scene. Body cam video shows Hobbs approaching the passenger door, opening it, and quickly escalating the situation. Hobbs demands the passenger get out of the vehicle, then forcefully restrains and handcuffs her.
His partner, Officer Pluff, jumps in to help, then restrains the driver. Pluff's report indicates the driver fought back, kicking and throwing her head back. The report also notes the strong smell of intoxicants. Internal Affairs investigated and determined Hobbs will be suspended for 20 days, 10 of those without pay for unnecessary use of physical control techniques.
He also received a verbal reprimand. Officer Pluff received a 1-day paid suspension for her demeanor.
It's crazy to think that a verbal reprimand and a few days of suspension can make a savage cop change his ways, isn't it? With the punishment being so mellow, I don't see anything changing for the better anytime soon. As for Jones, she entered a no-contest plea, and provided she attends a class for diversion tactics, the charges will soon be dropped. She also asked for an apology from the police department, but this request fell on deaf ears. Our last clip for today is something most people will consider vulgar or even creepy. There's no real physical violence involved, but nonetheless, the mental torment is clearly visible on the suspect's face. The incident happened when a cop pulled over a woman, supposedly for a broken headlight. All of a sudden, he suspected she had drugs in the vehicle.
Watch as this routine traffic stop results in a not-so-routine shakedown. Driver Zoe Brugger was ordered by police to lift up her shirt, pull her bra away from her chest, and shake, not once, but twice.
I feel humiliated. I wish that I had known my rights.
This past May, Lakeland police officer Dustin Fetz pulled Brugger over for a broken headlight.
He said that I looked way too nervous to not have any drugs on me. You know, I told him I'm just trying to get home to my 2-week-old son. I guess he thought that I had something hidden in my bra, maybe. After he asked me to lift up my shirt and shake my bra, I started crying.
No drugs were found in the search, and the bra shakedown is not a sanctioned procedure. Brugger filed a complaint.
Not only did she file a complaint, but she also sent a letter to the state attorney's office. The complaint ended with Fetz getting a 1-day suspension, which according to Brugger was just a slap on the wrist. But the state attorney took matters into his own hands and demanded an investigation.
It is not a practice that we train for in the department. It is not taught at the academy.
Upon learning about the incident, the state attorney's office wrote a 15-page letter to the police department stating clearly there was a serious lack of training and supervision in the area of traffic stops. And the police department says it will conduct a thorough investigation into the allegation. Officer Fetz is back on duty after being placed on a 4-day administrative leave for the incident. And Brugger says she hopes all women will learn from her ordeal.
Women need to know their rights when they're pulled over. The last thing you expect is to have to show off your body to a police officer.
Just some important facts here. The investigation into this matter found that there were no facts to give reasonable suspicion that Ms. Brugger had either drugs or weapon. There was no probable cause.
There's also a twist. Brugger was driving with a suspended license. That was enough for her to get arrested, and Fetz supposedly even threatened her that there was an X-ray machine at the station and that he would find what she had hidden. When she refused, he searched it anyway and found nothing. In the end, Brugger sued the police and got a settlement of $25,000. Supposedly, Fetz later admitted that he might have been overzealous in his attempt to find drugs. So we learned many lessons today, but the last one will be, don't be an overzealous cop if you don't want to get in trouble. Thanks for joining me on yet another escapade in the world of unhinged police officers. If it's all the same to you, just hit that subscribe button to make sure you join me next time. We'll see you then.